I'm gonna get this thing started in 1 second. Okay, guys, we're just waiting on a few other people to join. But in the meantime, I will get this live stream going. Yep. Let me make my screen bigger while I'm at it. Okay. I'm gonna be just giving people a few minutes to join. I don't know how big I should make this. Probably about that size. What's up, guys? The last one, Lloyd. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Really hope you can participate in this tournament. Thank you. Sanator said it would take him about 5 minutes. And Dresco said he would be coming on in a few. So we're just waiting it out. Just waiting for players to get ready. I'm sure none of them were. Oh, actually, I have to black screen this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 5 minutes. Okay. Gonna add a few guys. Hey, what's up, Voodoo? Hey, what's up, Voodoo? Sorry, my mic was muted.
I don't know where it's at. I was trying to. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Hope there's no
Okay.
echo on my side.
I'm driving home from work.
Okay, I'm not having the best luck getting a team together. Cruising. My chat is blocking my face. Hold on. Put the chat right here. Yeah, we're just waiting it out. We're waiting for like a few judges to come on. So, hey, Suadam. Hey, MLJ.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Chai?
But to
MJ, Voodoo?
respond to you, Cruisin' Beast Sama, there is a player. I think his name is Goon Grim Reaper. I posted something on the PS4, KF2 PS4 Facebook thing. A certain player, I'm not gonna reveal his real name, but he said he needed to be on a team. Make sure he's bored on PlayStation. Yep, yes he is.
Shoot him. Long time no talk.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Voodoo?
It's been what, like? Good God. I went to 95 last
Doesn't
night.
this bring back memories?
know. I was so tired, bro. I couldn't do it because I had to work today.
Oh, so did I. I just wanted to see that 100. I was like, you know, we wasted so
Did
much
you
time
make it?
being there.
Yeah.
No, I threw in the towel.
Oh,
When you and Highlander left, there was that dude there. I wound up killing 65 Scrakes on my own, and then I went to boss round, and I almost killed the Patriarch, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Go to sleep.
Yeah, it was late.
So I just let
man.
the
Like,
clap. I just let the clap kill me.
yeah, Maestro is on PlayStation, but I think he is on a different team. You might have to talk to him about that. But yeah, I know, like, I think his PSN is Goon Grim Reaper. He was on Team A before, last year of mine, in last year's tournament. Really good player. Highly recommend him. What's going on, guys? Yeah,
I'm doing good. I need to ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Is it okay if a judge is in the tournament? Because I've got two actually people that asked me if I can be in the tournament with them.
That's totally up to you. If you want to be a player in the tournament, you can. I have a few judges already on standby. Jalex, I think Andresco said he would. Few other players. My buddy Forsten, who I'm living with, he said he would judge.
That's good.
I think the only way that would work is if, well, obviously another judge would have to cover their stream.
Yeah.
Because we were having a conversation over the past few days that one thing point blank, it would just have to be as non-biased as possible.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like can't pick one person, just pick all their best friends as judges, because that's just not right.
Yeah, it can be wrong in the end.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. We'll give them another minute. People don't. Some of the judges don't show up. We'll just start, and hopefully they'll show up.
Jalexa?
Yeah, the Alexa.
Yeah. Who are the others?
Highlander, have you forgot to invite?
Yeah, I don't know if Highlander said she wanted to join, but I let her know about it. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I could just add her real quick.
I'm ready.
Well, if anything, you know, give them a few minutes, we can have a little powwow, as long as time allows for everybody, and then you can just follow up with, send a message in this exact same chat, just so everybody's on the same page, and then set up another chat time, say for tomorrow at the same time, or ask what's a good time for everybody. I mean, people are all over the world.
I think they'll stumble upon this video anyway, so I mean they can just look back.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Yep, peace.
Doing the video. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys feel like starting now, or you just wanna? Oh, Highlander, what's going on?
Highlander's in the
Yeah.
Hello there.
Not much.
Okay. We were just about to start now. If that's good with everybody, Highlander, Sanator, MLJ, Sudom.
I'm
You are
fine.
stalking me, aren't you, Highlander?
Hi.
Voodoo.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll just get this going since I basically started this whole thing. Uh, a lot of players reached out to me like beforehand, and the most asked thing was just like uh, uh like modifying the rules a bit and stuff. You're like, what are the rules? Rules. That's like all I've been
Placing them in the first place.
getting from people, and
I've been getting that they want to change Elysium because it's too
yeah,
much glitches on that map.
yeah. I could I did
what
I
map?
think right now we're
respond
talking more
to
about like
that
a
comment
relationship
saying
to
like if I'll see how people perform on that map, and if it does end up being a bad idea, then I'll switch the map, and then they can just redo that, and and that map like won't count or whatever. And they just play it like on I was thinking lockdown, like the map that we had before.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
once you make a map,
Well,
I
well,
think it should stand. So if Elysium is an issue, I think you should consider other
well, they
options.
fixed the bugs on that though.
No, not every area.
Mm. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll just like see how people perform on it. If it ends up being good, then I'll leave it at that. But if it does cause problems, then I'll make the change.
Well, I just think you should pick a map and that's it. And if Elysium has issues, we should move forward and pick another map.
Yeah, yeah. Um. So, the rules. These were 10 quick ones, or technically they're 9. I basically put in like my gaming page. No duplicate perks. Hell on Earth only. Each team starts
Alright.
off with 0 points. 6 points added when each wave is completed. 1 point is deducted when player dies. Once you have your 6-player squad, you cannot pick any other players when tourney begins, unless if you have bench players during your picks, and you let the judges know beforehand. You can't use glitch spots. Holdout spots are fine. Nothing where it's just like kind of breaking the game a bit, and there's like
I didn't know
you know
there
what
were
I mean.
glitch spots anymore.
Right. Uh,
I wouldn't
You
get to
said
the
bench players. Are you limiting the amount of bench players?
say that again.
You said bench players. We were talking about this the other
Yeah.
day. Are you going to limit the amount of bench players?
Yeah.
Because we had an idea of your front 6, and then
And two.
and then 2 bench players. Because sometimes people's schedule change. You might get called into work.
But
Yeah.
shit happens.
But at the
Yeah,
end
I'm
of the
not-
day,
I'm not gonna let
those 8 people are dedicated to that team. Like say just it's Team X. Even the bench players, you can't go floating, you can't trade bench players. Once you're dedicated to that team, you're dedicated to that team, or you don't play.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the max amount is like 2 or 3. I mean, I don't think you can have like 5 or 6 bench players or whatever.
No, I think two.
I just
I
like-
think
let
Two
alone-
max.
Let alone
Two.
because here's the thing: like if you were like putting yourself in a bench player's like position, like who, it wouldn't be fun for them. So if you have like 6 players like just like on standby and you have a full squad, like I don't think that'll make
They may never play.
yeah.
no.
So
That's why
like
I
one or
discussed in the
like
beginning,
2 or 3
that's
are
why-
fine, but any more than that will probably just
I think you really
over the
need to
limit.
set it. I'm sorry.
I
I
would
think
just
you
say
really
2.
need to set a limit. 2, and
Two.
that's it.
Yeah,
What
two.
about
Two.
Is he
three?
aiming
Can
at
you do 3? Because I don't like
Yes,
like even numbers.
you can run a 5-man team, but I will deduct 1 point because you have, technically you have to have a 6-player. I mean, you can do it, but each wave will be a point deducted because all the teams are gonna have full squads.
I think that's a good point. You know,
What?
before you send in your list, whoever's on your list, the 6 regulars and the 2 bench.
3 bench.
Yeah, 2 bench.
Yeah, 2 or
Alright, well,
3.
whatever.
2 or 3. Any higher than 3 is too much.
Too much, yeah. Just 3.
But anyway, 2 or 3, whatever it's decided, it should definitely be 2 or definitely 3, not 2 or 3, because then you're going to have issues. I didn't know I could do 3, you know, so you need to have a set amount. And then the other thing is,
I didn't go over the last rule. I
Yeah,
didn't
what's the last one?
I didn't go. Okay. If a player is unable to play beforehand during the tournament, God forbid something happens to them, that team is able to pick another player from their bench.
right,
Okay.
Right.
Wait. If
Go ahead.
if said team does not have a bench player, they like what that PC aiming dude says, they have to run a 5-man, because like what Voodoo and Highlander were saying earlier, like once your roster is set, like you cannot pick any other players like during this tournament. Like yeah, you have to have your roster beforehand. Let the judges and me see the roster first, and that's your full team plus your bench players. Those are the guys that you have to stick with. Okay.
Mm.
The reason
You
why
know-
we're being so like strict on this is because like we've had issues last time where it resulted like in a lot of controversy and people were arguing and it wasn't fun for anyone.
That was one team to get disqualified.
Yeah, that sucked. But
but, all right, my thought is that whoever leaves, let's say you leave the team, you can't join another team because you're either with that team or you're out of the tournament. So make sure the
That's
team
Oh,
you
that's what-
choose,
shit,
I
sorry.
To make
totally
sure-
agree with that.
Yeah,
so make sure the
yeah.
team that you agree to be on, you're gonna
Yeah.
play with them.
Yeah,
I
guys.
totally agree with that.
If they're a single like solo,
You guys suck, I want to play with someone else.
sorry, I keep cutting everyone off. Go ahead, Voodoo.
Well, no, I'm just agreeing with Highlander, you know, and, you know, once you got your front 6 and then your 2 or 3 backups, whatever it is, it's just you guys are set to that team. There's no saying like, oh, well, this guy's playing like shit, so let's kick him and he goes to be some other team and then you choose someone
Right.
else. 'Cause
Right.
this will limit all that bullshit from last year.
Right, but I mean, you might have a time limit on when, oh, I don't have anything for these big guys. You might have a time limit on how long it's gonna take you to send in your list. But
No.
I think everyone
Yeah.
knows,
Oh, took my kill.
I think everyone knows pretty much.
I
Who
think
they
everybody
can
had the
play
general
with
idea.
anyway.
We still got, what, 2, almost 3 weeks before the
Right.
anticipated date. You know, we're all adults here, we can pick.
No.
I want to ask a question
Sure. Go
about the
ahead.
drone. How are we doing with the drone?
I think anything that's there, we shouldn't have. That's it. If
Yeah,
it's
there's
part
no
of Killing Floor, that's it.
limitations. Just
Okay.
the perk limitations that I did. So like no duplicates at all.
Okay.
So would the drones be limited to commando and survivalist?
No, they should be just like you're using them now. That's what I think. Whatever the
I
setup
don't
is
use
with
them
Killing Floor, that's what we should do.
Don't use them. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Because, if
Can I
like
have some money?
say anybody uses a drone,
I
that
need
means
money,
you can have
people.
6 drones.
Money,
That's right,
money
that's
for
it.
the
Stop jumping.
jumper. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
you jumped up and down.
Yeah, that's why I also wondered if 6 people buy one each drone, you will have like 6 drones in there.
There you
So
go.
what?
6
So you have
drones.
6 drones.
Yes, sir.
Oh, just a question.
Well, they
Oh,
also
yeah, yeah.
uh, Okay, Last One Lord has a question. I'm gonna try to let everybody answer this. Everyone has to be a different perk, but are you allowed to change perks mid-game as long as it's a perk no one else is playing?
No.
I said,
If you,
go ahead, go ahead.
that's not okay. If you choose one perk, you should have that perk the match out.
Wait. Let's do this. We have different thoughts. Everybody say what they would like to see. And then we can discuss it. Somebody wants what? What is it that you're saying?
Okay, I'll repeat it. Everyone has to be a different perk,
Oh, sorry.
but you are allowed to change perks. Are you allowed to change perks mid-game as long
Nope.
as it's a perk no one else is playing?
Nope.
Wait, okay, someone says no. Let's discuss. What's the big
I-
deal whether you change a perk or not?
Because I
It
think
makes the game more
if you
interesting. I say you keep it.
yeah,
You want
if you
two perks,
pick
just
one
make them
perk,
match.
you use that perk.
No changing perks in match between. No.
Nope. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
agree
could
with
be some of the
that. I like
judges.
that.
It's
Yeah.
too much to be keeping track of who and who. Just pick the perk, stay with it, be committed. Too bad. Too
Yep.
Yeah, I
agree with that. You
personally
wanna take
said
perks,
yes
you
to
take
this,
perks that
but
match.
Strike.
yeah, I didn't see anything
Straight.
wrong with
I
it.
can
But
only hear
like,
it
I'll
in
let
your
the
head, Andrew.
majority, I'll let the majority have that and just agree with them.
You know what? I think whatever. If as long as there's no doubles,
Why not
Yeah.
you know what I
doubles?
mean.
Why
It's
don't
it's,
you
it's
guys
part of the
want the
game, right?
doubles?
Because then we gotta
What?
keep track. You know who's changing.
Because then you
who.
could have two medics on boss wave. You know, to kind of like
Isn't that what we had last year?
no double perks.
Really? I don't even remember. I thought we did have it.
You know, back to the drone thing real quick. I honestly think we should keep the drones limited to commando and survivalist.
Commando survivors.
It's not
Yeah.
just command survival. It's I mean, I use it as berserker every once in a while. I mean,
Is it
it's
a
a
berserker, is it a
20 perk.
berserker weapon? Or do you just
20.
need to use it?
You can choose to use it.
Yeah, you can use it as any perk. I use it as a support sometimes.
A
No, I know
little
you can use, so
I
if
can
you
do,
go,
uh,
I haven't looked for it, so I don't know. So if you're a support and you go down a weapons list, will the drone come up?
Nope. You need to go to commandos.
Commandos, yes.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. And survivalist can use any weapon, so he's lucky.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so you're.
I would say just keep the drones to commando and survivalist.
Yeah, but in the game, you can play anything. You could change your weapon. All right, so we're just clarifying.
That's
it.
just
I'm
my
not-
thoughts. That's
I'm
just
not
my thoughts. I mean, if I get outvoted, I get outvoted, but that's just my feelings. Because me,
Okay.
personally, I'm not a fan of the drone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not either, but
I love it. I love it.
it does help.
I kind of got burned out that first week that they came out, and I sat there under just clouds of drones. And I literally stood there doing
Oh,
nothing as the
they
Mayfield
fixed
kid
that,
predator. It just took the fun out of the game. And, you know,
Yeah.
and it was only a year ago that we were doing 10 rounds of the worst fucking maps with no drones. So,
Yeah.
That's why
Well, I say
initially
commando
I was saying
survival.
that too. Yeah, no drones.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's what I
then.
also thought. No drones, but
All right, then
Or
you
no
have
drone.
to be whatever the
That's what I
drone
say.
is
Yeah, no
to get it.
drones.
So
I'd be
Keep it
fine
skill
with no
based.
only
drones, but if
two
people want to keep
people.
them, then how about a happy medium? Keep it to commando and survivalist.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
two two drones max.
Yeah, I got that. I'm happy with
Okay.
that.
All
I
right.
Yeah.
can still use them
So,
and
so just recap
keep it to the
that.
perks.
So are you then saying the only guns you can use are the guns that are for your
Correct.
perk? You can't do anything different?
Talking about the drones.
Because that's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
No, I'm
Nah,
saying
we
the drone.
were just speaking about the drone.
It's just a drone. You want to be a medic with an RPG? That's fine.
Stop it, I don't like
Speaking of
that
which.
nastiness.
Speaking of, I've been requesting the tripwire.
Okay, so
RPG.
the drones to what?
It's just the drones. They
Survivalist?
just
Yeah,
Commando?
they changed the game a little bit. And come on, guys, we did this last year, 10 rounds of the same.
okay.
Some of the worst maps without them.
Okay,
I
so
hear
then
you.
what you're saying is that the only drones is survivalists and
Commando.
commando.
Yes.
Okay, but anybody else can get any other gun for their class. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, this only applies to the drones, because the drones,
Okay.
it's a different thing.
all
Do we all
right.
agree?
Well, we can stretch.
I agree.
Anything you
Uh,
want to
Do
Jeff?
you need money, Highlander?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I did the
Shotgun?
map change
Here's who
what,
needs
this
one?
year?
Stretch?
because I think last year we did 4 maps, and this year I'm changing it to 3. I think we did 4, and I let you guys have a break in between because each map takes like about an hour.
Okay. One of the things was brought up is if there's a tie. If you're going to use time as a tiebreaker, you have to state that in the rules.
I was personally thinking one of the tiebreakers would probably be just the Hell on Earth Endless, but I'll let you
That's an
guys
option.
speculate on that.
Okay.
That would definitely be an option.
I
We were
am
kind of talking
sure-
about this yesterday, and somebody brought it up, and it was only just so, I mean, there's a lot of good players out there, and it's as exciting as it is after a while, just staring at the
Did I get them?
for
No, I didn't.
4, 5, 6 hours.
Did you get
It's
them?
repetitive.
Look
Kind
at
of
the quarter.
expedite the process, you know.
Mhm.
We're thinking about maybe doing, okay, you got a tie after the first round, tie after the second, now you're going to the final, you know, and you still got another tie. Well, just so it doesn't get drug out forever, go to times. Whoever did it faster,
Oh,
did it
no.
faster.
We have a lot of big shit
Yeah,
here.
to the chopper,
Where
to
are
the
you
chopper.
guys?
To the chopper.
It's just
Yeah.
a thought.
I'd like some healing. Healing.
Yeah, the Santa's
I'm at a
Workshop,
5.
Santa's Workshop, Elysium, and what else did I say?
Catacombs.
Catacombs. Yeah, those are the first 3. The semis are going to be different maps, and then the grand finals will be different. So it's going to be different maps each time a team progresses.
With Elysium, you do not have to pick up the flowers and stuff. Hey, Julex.
Hey, what's up,
You
Alexa?
do not
How you
have to
doing, bro?
pick up the flowers if you don't want to open up some maps.
What's going on, Alexa?
Yeah, don't do the
No,
mechanical.
Right. It's tough.
Oh,
that's totally up to the team if they want to do
Right.
all that stuff.
Right.
I like that wall.
Yeah,
with all the
I'm not
people
gonna-
hanging. That
no.
was pretty dope.
Hey, Shai, after your stream, could we make a little minutes? That way we can all have all the rules, you know, with the drones
Can
and
we
such.
make what?
Like a little minutes, little pointers, what we just discussed too.
Bullet point.
Little reminders of
Bullet
the rules.
point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, after all my
Yeah, just remind me
I send
because
out
I
an
might
email with
forget.
all the
Just
points
just
done.
remind me.
I will.
The
No,
only
that's
thing
actually a
is,
very-
did
that's a
you
very good
decide
suggestion, too. I didn't think about that. Thank you.
2 or
That way
3
everyone's on the same page.
backups? 2 or 3 backups?
I say 2.
Yeah, I say 2.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
was
two.
thinking 2
Two.
originally, so I'll just say 2. 2 bench
Okay.
players.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you leave the team, you're disqualified from the tournament. That way you can't join another team.
Yeah, no
But I
team
mean,
hopping.
if you guys decide, let's say I join Woe's team, and I say, I don't want to play on your team. Before the roster's set in, and if you're agreeing with that, I could go to another team, so you need to settle that. It's once the roster's set, that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Let me just
Okay.
give a little put
Sure.
everybody else in memory lane for this because a lot of people are gonna be
Dun, dun,
confused.
dun.
So the reason why Highlander is bringing this up is because a player Mystery Rush came in. Highlander reached out to Mystery Rush before the tournament. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, and
she
you did also. He said he'd play on the team, and I said, that's great. I'll send the roster in. Then he
Yeah, I'm not
tells
gonna
you that
reveal
he can't
information,
play-
but yeah,
he
that's
can't play
basically.
because of work. And I said, fine, I understand that. So
Yeah,
all
he-
I'm saying,
His
Yeah, go
excuse
ahead.
was like he said he was gonna be busy with other stuff, and then
Right.
I think Master Strangelove or somebody from Team A reached out to him and said, "Hey, I think this was a little bit after, and they were in the semis or whatever, and they needed better players when they already had a full roster. They reached out to him and got him in, and he basically went on their team. And when I didn't even know, I didn't know like this was prior to Highlander sending me those leaked messages, and when I did find out,
Holy shit.
like I had to like confront him about it, and just that team was being so defensive and just like just trying to take advantage of the whole situation, and it was just really nuts to me.
well,
I
one
can
of the
imagine.
things is, I think that if Mystery wants to play, this is a whole new tournament. I think he should be allowed to play.
Nah, he doesn't want to play.
Then
As long as Shai is the owner of the tournament, he doesn't want to play. He
Well,
told me.
fine. Okay, then that's it. Whatever.
Yeah, it was tempting the first time whenever like some players said they needed help and I was willing to offer myself, but like I feel like somebody has to keep the train going.
Hey, speaking of which, when are we gonna have these games be playing? What time, more or less, for us to judge?
That's what a lot of players were asking that. Just like last year, I said discuss it with your team and pick a time that will be beneficial to you guys. Because I'm not just gonna say you guys play at noon, and one person says, "Well, I can't do noon." Well, I'm busy then. Well, I have something to do. So I'm just gonna let like you guys discuss that, and hopefully you can agree on a time that works for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Yeah, you
team,
gotta
like
keep in
any
mind that a
team.
lot of people
That's
are
how I
playing in
did
way
it.
different time zones.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah,
too,
team
but
F-
I don't judge anyone here too. But make
Yeah,
sure
team-
No,
he doesn't
I think
look at anyone's
that's
work too as judges.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Oh shit! Someone picked up my gun.
May I ask how many teams we have at the moment? Signed
Um,
Oh, shit.
It's not confirmed yet, but I know there's one team, but it's a PC team.
in. Selmo and them.
Yeah, I've played with
I
them
thought it was
before.
just console.
Yeah, it's gonna be all platforms. There's a team on Xbox. There's the most teams are on PS4, and there's a few teams on PC.
Yeah, but can't PC change shit?
I would
No,
be concerned
no,
about having
that's-
PC players.
Okay, to answer that, I could still stay on their servers and look at like their screening when they start streaming it, just to make sure there's no like mods they're running.
Well, you gotta tell them no mods, or they're disqualified because the other teams can't do it. Okay, what you got?
No mods. Just keep if any the PC players, just keep it like the default, like same as consoles, please.
That was confusing. I thought this was
How
only
are they
for
going?
console.
How are they gonna know? How are we gonna know? Like that's my only
yeah.
thing.
I'm
I
not
don't think
the best person.
I don't think PC players should be playing. Just because we don't know the specs on PCs and how that works.
Well, they already signed up, so I can't like say no now. They already.
They can like change their fucking bosses in
No,
that they can
Right.
have.
I'm gonna know, guys. Just don't get too worked up about it.
I'd be concerned about that.
Everyone's
Yeah,
playing.
same.
Everyone,
PC.
I
No,
hear somebody's
PC.
startup screen.
It's not that I'm trying to exclude them. It's just the fact that like it can be any game. It could be for any game, and I would just say no, just because.
Especially Dead by Daylight.
Exactly. There's a reason why they have an
Especially
option for
Dead by
console
Daylight.
players to go against console players and like PC players to go against PC players.
Yeah, PC players don't belong with us.
Like if you want to do a separate tournament, if there's enough PC players to go against each other in a tournament, maybe that. But I wouldn't throw them in like a console
Yeah, but then
tournament.
you have to have the overall, oh crap.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Johnny.
Yeah, I got everything, you know, under control. I could, you know, it's
determined, but I just-
the only thing that's my biggest concern is just like mostly the timing for me. Like, I hope
Where's
these,
the dude?
I hope
Oh, there he
some
is.
more of these teams, talking about you
Oh,
guys,
shit.
who are
I
on the
need
team
healing.
right now can like give me screenshot me their roster, their full rosters, so I can post them. So that way
Oh,
I know,
shit.
like,
Okay.
if you guys are already ready or if you're like missing a few players, because people on the Facebook communities, most of them, a few of them were just like solo players trying to like get
Find
on.
a team.
Yeah.
Why don't you just have them send their name in if they're looking for a team and make a list of players and
Right.
they can go from there.
But tell
Like-
them they have to have played, Hell on Earth first.
That's between
It's
them
one
and
of
their
the
team.
Yeah, I
qualifications.
posted in the rules. Just they know about it. Hell on Earth only. 10 wave. I make
No,
them.
that they played it before. They won a trophy for Hell on Earth.
Yeah, well, Highlander's thing is that they're
Yeah.
not they just
Oh,
they're
yeah,
willing
yeah,
to play Hell on
Yeah.
Earth. They have to be Hell on Earth players.
Yeah, because I had two guys
no
that
Hell
never
on Earth.
played Hell on Earth.
Yeah,
But you know
just-
what, Highlander, in all fairness, I think that'll be worked out in the beginning. I mean, because honestly, I mean, who's gonna choose a fucking level 2 fucking
I
commando
thought this
for
was-
Hell on Earth?
when I made this,
That
I
would
thought
be
I
this
mean,
was
you get
just
to pick
like,
your team, so if you
straight,
don't want them,
like-
don't pick them.
yeah. I thought
You
this
can
was
do
like
it.
very easy to
I'm watching your
understand.
back.
Like
I'm watching your
just
deck. You're
10
good.
wave Hell on
Nice
Earth.
job.
If you can't like manage that, then you probably shouldn't be in. But if you can, and if you're on a good team, then by all means go for it. Because like what Highlander
my
and
friend.
Voodoo were saying, like she had like a level 12 gunslinger, she had like a level 7 sharpshooter. That like I just like
Yeah.
I think it was just the hype about it. Like
It's
I was
less than
hyping a
important.
lot of people up that didn't have that experience yet, and there's this like
Power
I guess-
Core, no Power Core.
Power core.
Yes, that's
They're
my
offensive
map.
woman. Offensive woman.
yeah.
Oh my God. Johnny, okay. I knew it was Johnny.
So did anybody else want to throw anything out there? Want to add
No, I-
anything?
That I still don't think it should be a PC thing.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alexa there.
It's just
How
like
about
the stats on their computer. Their aiming sensitivity is probably way better than people on console.
Oh, yeah, it
They
is.
run at 60 SPF. Like it's just I don't know. I think if you get a really good team on PC, no matter what, if you have a really good team on console, the team on PC would just I don't know. I just feel like there's just better.
Yeah, Selmo and his team, they are ranked the best killing floor players in the world.
You get
What?
Well, they never met us.
I know this is shy time, Rick Jack, but you should have kept it console and one separate for PC, man.
Yeah,
If
they
there's
might.
enough players,
That
like
sounds good.
yeah.
Because I know Selmo and his team, they are absolutely ranked the best team and the best players in
I think
the whole
I think people have the like the major assumption that yeah, PC players like do have like
They do
upper
definitely.
like
Invisible.
upper like like an
Speed.
advantage to this.
Speed boost, invisible speed boost, I don't know.
But you guys have to realize you can look back at my last few streams ago when I was playing on PC. I played with Selmo before. They are really good players. But you have to believe me on this, guys. It really is not that big a difference because I've played with these guys. and
It
they
is
do
a big
play-
difference when you
they
have
do-
like top killing floor players
they-
playing in a game.
They do
That's
play.
my only thing.
They do play really
yeah,
good,
like us.
but
Yeah, they be like
it is
solo
hard
10
to
ways
tell
hell on
because
earth
you guys-
as level 0.
you guys play good
Perfect
yourselves, so it was very hard to tell. Like I think it's neck and neck. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
No,
I don't
they
think
have
anybody
tricks.
does
That's
have an
alright.
upper
You know
hand.
what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Because
Knock
I
on
think
some wood. Right, Voodoo?
I don't know if anybody's
Oh,
played
yeah.
on PC before, but you know
Me.
you have
Not since Diablo.
I've played
Both 1 and 2.
Okay, people are typing in the comments. Costo gets aim assist. They can easily level fuel. Do we decide if we can change perks as long as no one has it?
Yeah,
Nope.
people can change perks as long as no one's
No.
running the same perk, not more than one person is
No.
playing the same perk. Yeah, why wouldn't they?
No.
They can decide what
No,
perks they
if
want
you
to run.
choose if you choose one perk, you will have that perk. The match out.
Yeah, we
Oh,
we
you
got
have to
to
stay
use
that
another
perk
Earlier.
For that
Mhm.
match.
Yeah.
For that match.
for that
Yep.
game.
If you
Yep.
want, next map, if you want to swap to a different person, go ahead as long as you don't have a double.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
If you guys
The rule
like
is no, you
just
are
don't have any
fighting-
double perks. If you are
No,
confident enough to say go
Oh,
this
you're
and I'll go this or go that. If everybody knows what they're
Right.
doing
Just
and
like we did
like
last time.
they don't have a double perk, because let's say you do have a double perk, I'll just give it out to the judges. Say, hey, there's a team that ran a double
No,
perk,
no,
and
no,
yeah.
no.
and
No.
they'll
You need a set rule. If everybody has to have, I'm Firebug, then I'm Firebug for the whole game, then that's the rule. 'Cause once you put the minutia in the gray areas, that's where you have issues. This
Okay,
should not
you're
be
right,
left up
yeah.
to the judge.
Yep.
hold on.
Everybody has to have a different perk and no changing in the game. If you want
Once
to
you
be a
pick the
medic,
perk, you're
that's
married
it.
to it.
Yep.
For that match. For that match.
For that match.
Exactly.
And that
Amen.
takes it all out of the judge's hand because that's the rule.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
I
don't
kept
care about
switching
any
things up.
ammo glitches or healing buffs, whatever. People taking damage, purposely healing, or to get money, or people doing ammo glitches. Do you care about that, Chai?
Like with
Oh.
the support.
Yeah.
Right,
It can be any.
like-
Some perks you can get extra armor. Some people can get extra ammo. People, or if someone wants to take damage and heal, or they automatically like if they're
What?
doing it.
Maestro? Okay,
Well, no
guys.
one's gonna get armor
yeah,
unless they start and stick with SWAT.
I don't like that gun glitch where you keep replicating guns when you throw them in the air.
Right.
No,
Don't do that.
that's a disqualification. Then you're out if you do that.
I
Well,
think
you
that's
just said
my
earlier, no
favorite
raping the
perk.
game.
Well, that's saying that. How are we gonna monitor that? Considering like only what you said, it's gonna be like last time where one person streams the game, correct? And we are judging it off of that person
Right.
view screen. Like
Oh.
if they're not in their view screen and they want to do that, how do we know?
Well, I think you just.
Guess it doesn't really
Whatever
matter.
the
Just an
rule
honor
is,
code.
You're gonna have to, whatever the rule is, that's it. And if you see it, you have to document it.
I think it's just gonna be one of those things like where like if
An honor code where it's like, okay, this is what we're not gonna do. Just respect
I
it.
mean,
Exactly.
Yeah,
John.
I think-
Okay. Who was that? Who
Call
left?
it
Oh,
out.
never mind.
yeah.
So
Call what out?
No, you see somebody exploiting the game and doing.
Oh, yeah,
something,
of course,
just
yeah.
call it out. I
Right.
mean, it's just, we're all in agreement to try to keep this fair and fun.
Yeah.
Chad, you already have like a list of like the rules and everything, or do you need someone to make it?
That's kind of
Somebody
what we're
should
doing
be
right
putting
now.
this, yeah.
Is someone
Yeah,
documenting
I
Hey,
it?
Shy,
Or do I need to?
Minutes, like point to this discussion too, so
Yeah.
we can all a little.
Oh, you're streaming this, and the stream is being saved, right, Chai?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
then
there's a
that's
lot
fine.
of counter and
Okay.
counterpoint. So we need a clarification. 6-member team, two sit
player.
bench peoples.
Mhm.
Once you're on the list, you're on that team, and if you back out, you cannot go to another team, you're automatically disqualified from the tournament.
Right.
But if you're not on the list, then you can float to another team. But
Hmm.
you need to make sure that
You contact one of the whoever judges or try, so we can. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, I might say, no, I don't want to be on your team. And so, but I'm not on the list, so I should be able to go to another team. So that
Can I say
part-
something?
Yeah.
Just a clarification. Jalexa and MLJ are judges, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a judge. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 right now.
Okay.
No, nobody else in here is a judge, right? So you guys are
Not that I'm
playing.
aware of.
I
don't know if I'm
prefer to
playing or
play,
not.
so I'm working on a team. Otherwise, if there's a judge position and I can't get a team, then I make it.
I thought we were all judges.
If it's open,
Okay.
if it's open.
Yeah.
If you find one
Yeah.
before, then hey, so be it.
Yeah, I haven't been. I don't know yet if I'm gonna accept an offer I got.
Shall
Okay,
let me know
so
ahead, but
I
I'll
think
let you know my work
I
schedule.
think
But I'll be glad you're judging too.
since I can't just have
Hmm.
2, I think I had that 3.
Yeah,
so
you need more than that, huh?
how about
Whatever you
how
have,
about
it's
this? How
got
about
to be
this?
You still have time.
I will.
Yeah.
I will be the I'll be the host making this, and I'll be a judge, and I'll make and MLJ and Jalexa are judges, so that's 3, which is what I originally wanted, and and if
okay,
anything
okay.
controversial shows up, we'll put it to a 1 out of 3 vote or whatever.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
wait, let me explain something. Robert's Rules of Order. You're the moderator, you're putting it together, you need 3 judges.
For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
me, Jalexa, and MLJ.
No,
Mike.
No, you need 3 separate judges beside yourself.
Oh.
right, that way,
Oh.
Well, I
you're
couldn't-
not.
There's no
I-
bias because if someone wants to come to you and you're the host, it's kind of a bias if you're making a decision on a
Right.
team or
Okay,
something.
you're
You know
right,
what I
you're
mean?
Oh,
I
yes,
offered,
yes.
It has to be
I
someone
reached
else.
out to a few people, but they wouldn't. I know I talked to Andresco about it. He hasn't showed up here. Lemez, I talked to him, but like he's on PC. I'll get someone. I'll get someone.
mean,
We
We
have
still
time.
have time, but yeah, it has to be a separate judge. That's it.
I mean, I would be a
Okay.
judge, but I would like to be on a team, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go through what I did last year.
Yeah, and guys, what did you had for thought? Was it okay to be a judge and at the same time be in the tournament?
No,
Or-
you can't.
No,
No, okay, yeah,
I'm gonna be
no.
a judge. I won't be playing with
There
them.
were no
I'm just gonna-
judges
I'll be
last
judging.
time. It was just
Right.
me.
And Shy, it should not be a judge because he's got enough handling. But you need to get the rules down on paper.
Distribute
as
to
you
us.
can.
Yeah, and post it in the Discord
No,
or
no,
the chats.
No, don't post it.
Not yet until we're done, obviously, but
Exactly, get them down on paper, send them to whoever you want to, and say, is this clear? Because that's a key. Is it clear? And is there any amendment to this one particular rule, or do you have something you want to add?
Yeah.
So you've got a couple of things. One, is it clear? Do you want to amend it? And do you have something else?
Yeah, I think finalizing that would make it better for everyone because
Yeah.
people like in the chat are just like some of them. I know a few of them were confused. I don't think they are anymore, but yeah, I think
what were they
some-
confused about?
Just the perk changes, but we all
Okay.
like discussed that. Everybody's clear on that now.
Right, you have to stay with the perk that you chose for that game, not the tournament, but that game.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Exactly. And the only people that can do drones are.
Only what? People can do drones?
Two
Only
people, Commando and
Survivalist.
And
Commando and
that's it.
survivalist.
I
I
don't
don't
drone shouldn't
like
be in
that
it, but
either,
okay.
Whatever.
I guess since they fixed it, I'm not a fan of the drones, so I just say no. I think it should just be based off of player skill, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I had that too, but everybody else over.
I feel like a
voted.
drone is just kind of like a passive thing for for players to get kills. So I was like, most Hell on Earth players know how to play the game and they don't need a drone to do it. That's my thing.
But the
So
point is, you'll be eliminating one of the guns that
Yeah.
KF2 was provided, and I think
For
that's wrong.
the game.
So if you want to limit it to those 2 perks, so be it.
Okay. Okay.
I just sent 4 topics of discussion to the group, so that way we got it written down.
Yeah, I saw you did great.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem, man. That's way everyone's on the same page. Everybody can review it instead of sitting there, damn, what did we talk about?
Yep, that's perfect.
Refer back to this.
I have one other issue to bring up.
Go ahead.
Please, Highlander, tell me.
Okay, last time, there were people that said they couldn't get their team together, so they couldn't play then, and then they added new guns, so you need to address that issue now.
The thing is, there shouldn't be any more Killing Floor updates. But if there is a Killing Floor
You
update,
need it now,
I doubt
you need
it.
the rule now.
Yeah.
You need the vote now.
I think it was a little different story because last year there was an update, and that means other teams who were competing after the update were at an unfair advantage
Yeah.
because they didn't get to practice with that
Yeah.
update.
Me
No,
being
so-
unaware
Use the-
about that, I didn't make any rules about that, so a lot of
As
people
long as
had
we're done by
complaints,
Halloween,
but
it should be
yeah,
good.
that's a good point, Highlander.
Okay, but all I'm saying is that the other team could have played, but for whatever reason had some issues. So it needs to be stated that if there's an update, you're playing with whatever we started with, and that's it. It's gotta be a black and white rule, because otherwise you're gonna be debating every single thing.
Are we,
Like, if there's an
are we
update,
gonna
they're still
decide that
competing.
now or later? Or what are you
If
trying
they're
to
still
say?
competing, and there's an update and there's a new gun, you can't use it.
Oh, yeah, well, duh.
So.
I think that goes without saying.
Yeah.
I think we'll be done before October.
That's not gonna.
Yeah.
That'll be good. There's gonna be no
That's
guns
if we
until
get an
October.
update then.
So.
Yeah.
So are you gonna put a time limit on, you've got 2 weeks to compete your first round? I mean, I'm throwing it out there, I'm not saying you have
think-
to.
That's real generous. 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, up to y'all.
You know,
Are you
2 week
giving
notice?
them a 2-week time span in a, like, how long is it going to go? Like, they have to choose it in the month of August or what?
well, I think that they need, to compete their first round within 2 weeks. It's actually 2 weekends, so, you know,
Everyone
I-
has different things going on.
right.
Right, so I'm still confused on the time span of it.
2 weeks is kind of, it should be fair enough for people to coordinate.
It's fair.
Because if you're anticipating playing in the tournament, you know you're gonna have to dedicate time to it. And I think 2 weeks is fair
Yeah.
enough. Plus,
So
that's
everyone
what you
has to
guys do.
compete within these 2 weeks is what you're trying to say?
Yes. 'cause
Okay,
we
I just wanna
really need a
confirm.
time
Yeah.
span for that.
Okay.
I
So
feel like
you're starting it on August 5th, and then the last day you can do it,
19th.
you can sign up, is 2 weeks from August 5th.
yeah. I
Right,
think
but what
Okay.
I-
all I
no,
want
what
is
I'm saying-
beforehand. All I want is beforehand is like before the tournament starts, like a day or two. Like I would like to have like all the teams who are competing, like screenshots of all the players, so that I can put them on the bracket. So once I have that
Oh,
bracket up, I can
absolutely.
show everybody
Absolutely.
like these are the teams and this is the bracket. So
And then
that
for me-
Okay,
Alexa-
you need to have a date for like when people can enter their team. Like it needs to be done by a certain day.
I was just about
That's
to say
what I'm
that.
talking
You should-
about.
you
Not
should say
like
people
within
should have
that
their
2-week
teams
time
submitted
span.
within a
It
certain
needs to be
amount of
before the
time.
tournament
I think
starts.
it means by this point, so you
Yeah.
have time to post it accordingly.
Right. And people know like what teams are going up against.
Not sitting here uploading
Right.
team
1 week into
team
the
D-
tournament.
Team D, like while Team A is taking the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of the issues was the other
Because you
team.
gotta create brackets too.
What was one of the
That's not
issues,
what I'm
Highlander?
saying. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that once you have your team and you're ready to play, you have 2 weeks in which to complete your 4 maps or 3 maps. 'Cause
No,
last
it's
time-
2 weeks from August 5th. Is when you have is your time zone to compete. You need to pick a slot and
Yeah.
like from that time period. You have to have your team entered before August 5th or whatever date we
I'm
set
not talking
to
about
compete.
that.
Oh.
I'm not talking about that.
You're
But
just
I'm
talking about 2 weeks to compete from what day?
Right, because a couple of the fellows said we couldn't compete, this person was this one, this one had to go
Yeah,
to
so-
Disneyland
Right.
2 weeks
or
is not
whatever
everybody.
shit.
Yeah.
Because I
So
don't want that shit to happen.
once the competition starts, you
Right.
have 2 weeks to complete your first set of maps.
That's correct.
Right, we confirm that, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, okay,
Yes.
because it sounded like
Yeah.
you said, you know, I'm not talking about when you have to have your
Team
list.
in, yeah.
Right, it's just, once, after August 5th, you have until the 5th through whatever's 2 weekends to compete. Get away from my drone.
That'll help expedite it too, you know, not dragging it out, because you never know.
And the
Might have
other
been
thing
able to get
is,
that, we might have been able to get round 1 out of the way last year before the Berserker got the nerf.
yeah, right, see? That's what I mean. So you've got to be able to have the
It'll keep
issue
it
of
from
an
getting out.
update. You just don't know.
I think we're all
mean,
good with updates. I pretty much keep up with Tripwire. One of the
Okay.
They're pretty good.
guy
They're
on
I
the
don't
left.
think there will be,
On the
but
left.
you know,
no,
I'll be
not till
prepared.
October, man. Not till October.
Oh, can I respond to aiming real quick, Chai?
Yeah.
Amy.
I just want to let him know it's not about us making the decisions. At the end of the day, Chai, yeah, it is your tournament and you're going to decide, but you can use our input as like people who play Killing Floor, even the people in the chat, to give us information on how Chai is going to run his tournament. At the end of the day, yeah, we're going to say like, hey, we really advise you do this. If Chai decides to do something different at the end of the day, like it's his tournament, he can do that.
It's Chai's tournament. Yes.
Right.
Right, we're not trying to dictate how he runs it,
Yeah.
but we highly advise, like, okay, yeah, should you be switching perks? No, obviously. Like,
They're
there's
just-
some that are kind of
They're
obvious.
just giving me ideas. They're like,
Right.
they're not. This isn't like
For the
set in
rules.
stone. This is
Yeah.
why.
It's like, it's
I
like
even
if
said before, like,
makes us look like the
I wanted like
enemies.
suggestions, and you guys
Oh,
were
no.
giving me a lot of suggestions, and I was taking those into
Just-
consideration.
Right.
So like, this is helping me trying to get a better structure of how I should run it.
I just wanted to know we're not like the final decision makers on your
No.
tournament. We're just here to like give you input on like how you
Yeah.
should run it, and you could take it as you.
That was
Wish.
not my impression. He has to do exactly what I want.
Right.
Yeah,
no, somebody in the
nobody-
chat just said had
Nobody's-
made a comment, so I just want to let them know.
Nobody's sparking orders. Everybody, this is a
Team
this
effort.
is a
Yeah.
like a
More
like a
conversational
full,
and informational.
cordial conversation,
Right.
Exactly.
democracy that we're having like discussion right now.
It's
Yeah.
just formulating the rules of the game. And you pick the ones you want.
Any decisions that are any kind of calls that have to be made should be made by the judges as a team and not one.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah, once it's
Because I remember
done.
last year, we had discussions, I remember sitting for 3-4 hours on one, and we all came to a conclusion, and the next day, we just all got undermined.
Yeah, I that's what I told Chad last time because he came to me last year on the tournament after the fact, and I already told him before that he should have had people set in place, like if issues like this did arise, them to talk about it and come to a final decision and let the team know instead of having like teams in a big conversational like setting arguing at each other and getting upset with each other. It doesn't
You guys
benefit
have any
anyone.
extra dash?
Nope.
I saw you guys taking all the ammo crates. I'll take some dash if you guys have it.
Highlight, are you playing a game right now?
Yeah, she's playing Kill
Yeah.
too. That's why she said drone earlier. Like, what drone?
Oh, okay, that's why you said drone.
Hey, who's
Okay.
got money?
So
Maestro, you got
does
2100.
anyone
What the
have
hell are you
like
doing?
any
What the
final
hell?
things to throw out
Just a
there?
little bit, Maestro. Little bit.
Because I think
Maestro, oh, good. He's
Alright.
good. Too. That's good.
I think
And if anybody has anything like they don't agree with in the chat, like they can feel free to say it now, so we can like talk about that or take that into consideration. Or if you have anything that should be added.
Yeah, guys, feel free to throw suggestions
Okay,
out
we
there
got
because
quarters.
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I wanted to do this for all of you guys. So
Right.
if you feel like something is a good idea, throw it out there, and I could
Greg on the
try
right.
to
Oh my
look
God.
over it.
So Chai, are you streaming like every game that the players are doing, or what are you? Is that how you're gonna? And you're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, that's
watch
what
the gameplay too and give
Yep.
feedback on it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
Speaking
not
of
gonna
which,
be
Charlie, Sean.
more so commentating. Like, that's just
speaking
too
of
much
which,
for me.
Jennifer,
I'll just be
So
watching.
you, okay, so you've decided that like one person on the team is going to stream the game, correct? On Twitch or YouTube? Is that how it's gonna work?
That's how me and Jalex gonna work. We have to get one of their Twitch or YouTubes, and we're able to watch them.
Yeah, you have to have like, yeah, as long as you have that person submits a dedicated person and a link to their channel, so like you know and we know.
Good internet.
Yeah. Because as judges, we have to watch that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're off for that 2 week time span after August 5th, and you're going to be watching every single game, or what?
oh shit.
Say that again. Sorry, I was like.
I said like
spacing
starting
out.
August 5th, the first team in the tournament, are you going to be like streaming every single like game? That's what I'm trying to
I'll
ask.
be streaming every team's
For everyone to see too, yeah.
game performance.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Medic.
that's cool.
Medic.
Yeah. Last year, I was just given like it was like a prize money, like money prize. But this year, I want to do trophies since it's
Nice,
gonna
man.
be cheaper, and one of the players I was talking about this to someone else, and I want because I want it to be special, and I want the team to have something to show for it.
Your battle
Yeah.
axe is here.
And I think trophies would be a good way to communicate
Okay.
that.
That's good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the trophies, guys. Only champions.
What was it last year?
Money.
Money.
Okay. And how did that work out?
Just PayPal, because there was
Okay.
a player from Australia, there was a player from France, there was a player from
Okay.
it was
All over
the
the world.
team was all
So
over.
did you decide on a point system?
Yeah, it's in the well,
It's in the chat?
poster.
It's in the poster, Jalex.
Ooh, shiz. I didn't see it. What did it say? Can someone like give me a synopsis of it?
Do you get 6 points per wave or 6 points per match? I mean, if we're,
Yeah, it's 6
Okay,
points
it-
per wave.
and you get one deducted for every death.
Yeah,
So you, I'm sorry, repeat that?
Pretty much
my
it.
gun.
That's pretty much
That's
it.
my gun.
6 points per wave.
Okay.
1 point if someone dies deducted, and boss
Per death.
waves or 10.
For every player that dies. So what if two teams both get 6 points? Are you going to have like, if you do it in a faster time, you get more points? Like, you know what I mean?
No, we just said hell on earth endlessly.
Endless hell on earth would be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, if the team does.
Those
tie
games
up
can go
with
on
one
forever.
another.
What do you mean? Like a tiebreaker is going to be you have to play a game of Endless on Hell on Earth?
Whichever team gets.
People
the
play
highest-
that for like 7-8 hours.
I think that's bad.
I did it
I don't
for
want
I don't think that's good. But I do think maybe you should set like,
Yeah,
if they do
people
it in
that
a
are
faster
doing
time.
it's not going to be the same time. Like people, there's just going to be another date where people will do that, which I'll stream, which will work.
That's
out
the
for
thing.
them.
There are a lot of people who can play Killing Floor 2, Hell on Earth, and not have a single person die and make it to boss wave. That's my only thing. A lot, like,
Yeah.
I know a lot of players who can do that easily. So I don't know if you want to just think about it, but I do think that maybe if they do it at a faster time,
Okay,
that
Jalex,
is
Two teams
That
got
was
6
something
score,
I
and whoever the
suggested
highest
earlier.
time, well,
Not
lowest
drag
time.
it out.
takes it.
whoever has the fastest time out of those two
Yeah.
teams, maybe will move forward. I feel like it prompts people to like play a fast paced game, considering
Plus,
it
too,
is, but.
it's easier for me and Jalexa too when I watch the entire endless mode. For a while.
Yeah, like watching this game, those can go on for so long. It's ridiculous.
I did suggest a time thing earlier, but
There was one stream where like I think a lot. You guys are saying this, and it brings me back to like the very first game I was watching when Team D and Team A were facing off, and
1 point.
it was a 1 point difference between
Oh,
Team A
sorry.
and Team D. It was basically
Yeah,
Andresco's team versus Master Strange Low's team, and they pulled off a perfect Power Core Hell on Earth match when it was Hans.
Yeah,
That basically got them the win.
that's pretty good.
That was so cool.
Goro did ask in one of the group chats, we're really going against PC players, question mark, is that set?
Yeah,
I
I
also
already
got a
did.
lot of message.
Yeah, I already like said team one was all set, they're ready to go. I'm not just gonna say no, they're out. They're set, they're ready to go, they have their team. They want to do this. I'm not gonna say no now. If I just say no now, then no, what's that gonna say?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
Well, well, in the first place, you never confirm anything until like you have everything done, in my opinion. But I understand you telling them they can play in the tournament and then saying no, you can't. But just after the fact, if you notice like I don't know if you do notice if there's any difference, I wouldn't do it for a next tournament. That's my only thing if it
Well,
doesn't end up.
Yeah, just to answer
Being
everybody's thing
fair.
about the PC playing thing, like they're allowed to play.
Boo.
I think they should compete, you know,
I'm just.
I
was it
think you
boo?
should
I
have a
agree.
PC winner, an Xbox winner, a PlayStation winner.
I think consoles are pretty even across the board, but
My thing just went off.
just that it's your tournament, Chai. So
Okay,
that's
another
something like he
guy,
can't decide.
There's a comment. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't bring it up earlier.
What
Instead
happened
of
to my
boss fights-
RPGs? You guys selling them?
Boss fights effect time. Yeah, because that
Oh shit, I got somebody
does
else's.
affect time. Because you're still playing.
Oh my god, let me put this gun down. Oh my god.
Yeah, throughout the whole thing, for wave 1 to the boss round, it does affect your time because the time is still running.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
Oh crap.
What was that again?
I was just basically saying how one YouTube comment, it was a YouTube comment, boss fights affect time though, and I said yeah because like
Yeah, they count as the game.
through wave 1 through the boss wave, the game time is still running.
Right.
Oh crap.
Oh yeah. Already. It just comes
Okay,
down
I
to
think-
the faster you kill, the better off you are.
Yeah, I think most of these
Oh,
we
shit.
got like off of our chest. I think a lot of this we cleared up a lot.
Most definitely,
Everybody
Shaq.
made a lot of suggestions, good suggestions for me. We did MLJ's thing where we had the like time question or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think
And then did you decide on the? I wasn't here for the first part. Did you guys already decide on the medic thing?
What
yeah,
medic?
do you
yeah,
mean?
there can be
If
a
you
medic.
play with or without a medic, you get.
No,
extra points
no,
or
no,
no?
no. There's not gonna be like if they want to run without a medic, that can be their choice.
Okay.
That's not gonna. I'm not gonna give more points to
Okay,
someone
okay.
who doesn't have a medic. I mean, that's
Okay.
totally up to them.
Oh
Okay.
crap. Healing.
You got another message
You know,
from Twist.
certain bosses will take longer.
What does it
than
say,
others.
Sanny?
I mean,
Thank you.
like that's all just luck, man. Like if the team gets another like a harder boss, then they have to
Yeah,
figure
it's
that
just
out.
a
I
draw.
mean,
Yeah, it does kind of
This-
suck, and it
that's
is
not-
a little bit unfortunate.
that's not in our control.
That's why PC players can change that shit. Cheaters.
And I don't know if that's an option for PC players to be able to choose their bosses. Like, Uh,
No. I'm
Chat, if you had like more information on how the PC works and how the PC game works, I wouldn't mind. It's just the fact that we don't.
okay.
And so it just leaves it up in the air on like that whole subcategory.
All right, but my question still is, why can't PC have a PC winner, have an
Because
Xbox?
there's not enough competitors for like PC. I can't make 2 brackets, 1 on PC because there's gonna be
He doesn't have
lower-
enough people submit to the
Okay, so
tournament
you
to
only
be able
have
to do
one
that.
team
Like
right now.
I'd rather just put it in the big community where a lot of people are playing, because there's not gonna be enough people to make a tournament just based on PC.
Okay.
Because a lot of you guys are coming from PS console.
Yeah, but you also did post it in the PS4 console Facebook
Yeah,
page.
I
If
posted
you
it
do
on
maybe in a console player like maybe I mean PC player like group chat or whatever, maybe you can get more people. I don't know.
We don't need more PC players. Fuck that.
No, yeah, more PC players to play in their own freaking tournament. Not tournament, but separate, bracket.
But
But I don't know. Like I said, you can decide that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them. I'll let them play. I'm gonna grab more info. I can't do more information. But I'm for sure gonna let them play. I think if everything goes smoothly, and if everything is like goes to plan, and this is like how I said, like goes the way I want it to go, and like there's no errors or like controversial stuff or whatever, then I think this will be better, way better than last year's.
Well,
Yeah,
then
I
for
agree.
PC,
This
you're gonna
can
say
be.
no modification,
What?
no mods.
Yeah,
No
I know.
mods,
I
no
said that.
changing bosses.
Yeah, no shake shifters.
And they can pause their game also. That's also sucks.
Oh.
They can pause the game and so they can run to the pod, then run
Yeah.
back to their holding spot, then they can start the time again. So that's.
Yeah, you have to make sure that's
Well,
clear if that's an option that
I
they can
did make
do.
it clear. I said before, like just make it the default. Have all the default settings same as console. No added stuff, no modifications, none of that. I think they know what I'm talking about. It's pretty
Right.
self-explanatory.
No, you can say that, but some people don't know. But as long as it's listed in the final rules, that's
Right.
fine. So everyone knows that. That's cool.
And the next line after that is you would be disqualified. Thank you very much, guys. You would be disqualified if you're using any mods.
I don't want to do that to anyone. Yeah, but
Disqualified for not following the rules?
Right.
No, like if you don't follow the rules, you're just
I don't wanna do that to
disqualified.
anyone. There
Don't do it to themselves.
There will
Right.
be some type of like punishment or whatever, but I don't want to do that.
Why?
If they pause the trader so they can go to a holding
If
spot,
they pause the traders.
yeah,
That's the only.
You
pause the
I'll-
game.
I'll know about it, but I think I'll work out something.
It-
But I
okay.
don't want to. That's like we can like going in a Hell on Earth game, kicking a player out. I don't want to do that.
What do you mean kicking a player out? How is that kicking a player out?
It's like doing sports. If you're caught doing drugs to enhance your performance, guess what? You're out.
Yeah.
Same thing with the tournament.
The thing is, if they pause the trader, it pauses the game time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an advantage if you're really going against time for this tournament. That puts them at an advantage. So if you need to run it like no one like pauses the trader, you run the trader. It's like you get a break and a time break to go run around to get to the trader, and other teams aren't doing that. How is that fair?
Okay, Shai, let me say this. What are you gonna do with another team that does a great job and they're going against the PC and they've used whatever means and now they're gonna say, okay, Shy, we don't have it, so you're gonna disqualify them? What is your answer gonna be?
So you're
I'm
saying
not
if
saying
the
you have to
PS4
think
players
about it
are
now.
performing well, and then what happens?
Okay, no, you find that they've done some type of mod or some time of something that the PC players cannot do. Are you prepared to say you're disqualified?
Right.
See, it's like taking an enhancement drug in sports.
Again,
So-
I'm not gonna disqualify anyone. I'm not taking anybody out of anything, but there will be a type of
Well,
Punishment.
didn't we
there
just
will
say
be
on the
something,
console side,
okay?
if anybody's exploiting the game, you're out?
I'm not.
No,
I'm not
that's what he's saying.
taking anyone out.
You're not going to take anybody out if they don't meet what you like the rules you set in place. Is what you're saying?
There will be a
Right,
type
well-
of punishment, but I don't know yet.
What's
I
the
don't know what type of
punishment?
That's all
There
I'm
will
saying
be.
is
There will
that
be
it might have rules.
like
Might have rules.
Oh, shit.
Chad, we're just gonna do, we say this because it's like someone
I know.
getting fouled in basketball and saying, oh well, I'm not, or getting like thrown out for a technical, and they're out of the game. Them saying, well, I don't want to throw them out the game. I'm just gonna, I'll decide something else. No, they're out of the game for a reason. They did something that required them not to participate, and they need to take that consequence as it is. Don't do it. Like you set rules
like,
for a
we
reason.
we can sit on this. Let's
Okay.
sit on it. Let's
If we
sit
could have
on
a different
it,
conversation
and,
about it, but
let's-
Right?
But
We
I'm
just
gonna
said that
tell-
we can't
I
exploit the
can
game. We can't
I-
do
it's
this,
kind
we
of
can't
for
do
the thing
anything.
is, try is a kind of like a black and white thing. Like if you exploit the game, you get disqualified. That's just it's kind of just like a black and white. Like you don't and do.
It's
Don't
a
do this, you
very
do.
easy rule.
That's
Yeah.
very
Very easy rule. I
Very
mean, if
cut and
you
dry.
thought you had problems before and you allow
Yeah.
someone who blatantly uses a rule and goes against it, and now you're gonna say, well, I'll think about it?
Yeah.
Boy,
See, the problem with this shit is the gray area.
Yeah,
We need
for
to
real.
eliminate the gray areas.
right.
You exploit the
But
game,
now we
you're out.
made Shy thinky about the.
Yeah, you can like think on it some more, but like if you have like multiple people
Yeah, I am
advising
gonna
you that
sit on it, but
Yeah.
I was
okay,
I
then
am
my
pretty firm
question,
about like not taking any teams out of the game because it's not going to be fun for anybody. There's probably just going to be like I will think of something that would be
Well, you
like,
don't have to,
don't
that's why you got
like
3
it
judges,
shouldn't
right?
be like the like your top concerns because I'll think of something.
That's why you
Yeah,
got
you
3
better.
judges,
I
right?
hope it's something good because many people will want to have fun.
So, chat, I just want to put a hypothetical out there. If two teams have the same map, same boss, but one team is pausing the game to run to the trader, so their time is shorter, and that team wins because their time was less because they paused the trader, they win the game?
Nah, that's a.
No, that, you know
the
what
other
I
team
mean?
needs to win that game if they do it like that.
Yeah.
Like, think about it, but pausing the trader does
You
put a
obviously-
team at an advantage.
yeah,
And I
talked
think if
about
you set that
PC
rule beforehand,
and
that the team knows they can't do that, then you're better off. But like I said, think about it.
yeah,
Yeah, no
Because-
mods whatsoever. No mods,
Yeah.
no exploits, no anything.
exactly, because otherwise you're saying you're gonna end up with the wishy-washy rule and say, well, they're allowed to do that and we can't, so you're not gonna eliminate them? You eliminated a team last time, but now you have a set rule that's black and white that doesn't
Yeah.
even have to be interpreted.
Right. There are some things that you can decide for your tournament, which is all great, but for just
yeah.
running anything in
again-
general.
I will think of something. I'm just gonna sit on this one for now.
Sure.
I know you guys like
Okay.
want to make this like very like strict on the rules and everything, which I like.
Mhm.
But you
It's
know,
not really
I'm
strict, we're just
just-
trying to avoid the shit show of last year.
Right, right, and I appreciate that, and you know, I like it's just
And if these
Uh,
rules were in
it's-
place last year, wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. I will think of something, guys. That shouldn't be the most concerning thing to you. I will have this all set in stone. I will put it out to everyone.
Have it reviewed
Definitely
before you
before the
put it out.
tournament. These
Yeah.
are all the rules. Okay, follow them. Please don't break any of these. And
Are you gonna
I
have a
just the main
consequence?
thing
You
is
will
that
be,
I want everybody to have fun while playing in this thing, and I
right,
don't think it's going to be fun for anyone who's just like if I have to put it out to a vote, they get disqualified for something that they probably like didn't mean to do or something happened. Yeah, that's not going to be
give me a
fun for
break.
them. So
It's not.
You're
not
okay,
That's.
gonna.
I want to
How
let
do
you
you
know. It's not like
How do you accidentally cheat?
meaning what to do. It's like last year, if somebody switched teams and they're like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it." Like, I don't want to disqualify you because you didn't mean to do it. Like, if you set the rules, then people know those are the rules, Chad. That's my thing. Like, you set the rules of your tournament. If you decide this is going to be what it is, then people are going to follow that. And because they don't want to be disqualified, they want to play in the tournament.
I mean, you're
Good luck.
already going to disqualify someone who leaves the team after he's on the roster. So I don't know what the big deal is about disqualifying someone who's not, is found
Exploiting a
cheating.
game.
That's what it is.
Right.
It's
It is cheating, Chad.
And I know you
If
want to
that's-
think about
if
it.
this
with
is
your
the
skill.
only thing that's gonna be up in the air, then I think we should just like if there's no other concerns right now, I think this would be a good ending point because I have a lot of stuff on here that I'm
Okay, good.
gonna like go over, and I'm gonna keep updating you guys and people watching and the community about all this stuff. And
Well, real quick, while everyone's here, did
keep
we
you guys
finalize
posted.
the
I'm
tiebreaker?
not. Yeah, I will make the rules very clear. I think
Thank you,
everyone's. I have
Okay.
100%
That's
faith
good.
that nobody's gonna break any type of rules. I think
Hopefully
everybody's
not.
gonna follow the rules. I don't think there's gonna be any cheaters. I don't think there's gonna be any one that's just gonna blatantly just like win just by cheating. So
Well, that way, exactly, and when you have the rules, then they know what not to do, and that's good.
Well, I didn't think so
So,
last year either. But
like
rules
if that's
would
the only
have
thing in
prevented
the air right now, we're gonna sit on it. Okay, I'm gonna
You
sit
can
on
sit
it.
on it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit
But
on it.
we need to
And-
always have that in thought that some people can maybe try to get
And
away with some
I'll
little
let
shit.
I'll let you guys. I'll have a final answer for you guys later
Okay.
on. Definitely before, but
Okay.
if there's
Alright.
nothing else that needs to be said right now, I
No,
think this would
I'm
be a
good.
good ending point.
I'm good.
All right, I'm good
Yeah.
too. Thanks,
Okay.
Have a
Chad.
good night, everybody.
Bye,
Alright.
guys.
Nice meeting. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, guys. That was the meeting for the tournament. It's basically going over some rules and stuff. You know, like bit of most of them were like what ifs and stuff like that. But I think everyone's gonna be really fair and really taking this tournament seriously. To try and like not do that. And for you guys that are, I definitely appreciate you. And I will keep you guys posted as always. I'm gonna be live streaming every single day. I live stream every single day. So if I have something that needs to be said about this, I'll put it out there for you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are having a good night. Be safe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.